Comes to Dirk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, a slam dunk case on Dirk Banks.
Lil Durk's legal team submitted such a powerful release package that the judge has requested a few days to thoroughly review it. The document opens with shocking reports that Durk was attacked earlier this morning inside his cell block at LA County Jail. While details about his condition remain undisclosed, sources say a transfer to a different facility is likely. His attorneys argue that the jail has failed to protect him, an obligation they're legally required to uphold. But here's where it gets more interesting. Fans believe they've identified the attackers. Both Quando Rondo and Lil Tim dropped separate interviews on the same day, each delivering nearly identical messages. Some saw this as a bizarre coincidence.
No, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying can be like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. But like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would never happen like that.
But things take an even stranger turn. Here, a major part of Durk's legal case hinges on the argument that his lyrics were purely coincidental. For instance, one of his lines says, "Look on the news and see your son. You screaming no," which eerily.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and the mama that 100% know them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out, or whatever. Like, it could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
Durk's legal team maintains that his lyrics have no connection to the incident in question. In court, Durk's lawyer pointed out that his producer confirmed the song "Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy," featuring Babyface Ray, which prosecutors claim is a confession was actually recorded 7 months before the incident took place. Court documents even include metadata from the song.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
But it gets even worse. Brick Baby made a statement that the feds are now using to strengthen their case against Durk. They pointed to a lyric where Durk raps, "Told me they got an RTI. They got the location." Go and connected it to an interview where Brick Baby openly said he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location to Durk if he had asked. Prosecutors are now using this to suggest possible coordination, framing it as more than just music, and that could seriously complicate things. For Durk in court.
Why? Like, who died?
You can't say that.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
Nah, because Lil Baby.
So this is not the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that.
Now that Brick Baby is in custody and facing serious charges, many believe prosecutors are turning up the pressure to get him to flip on Durk. But in a surprising twist, Charleston White publicly claimed he was the reason Brick Baby got picked up by the feds. His bold statement has only added more fuel to an already explosive situation, raising even more questions about what's really going on behind the scenes.
Then there's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. who did it could be real. 9 times out of 10, he had to ask me, I probably would have been. Because if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd accept it. Right.
But make no mistake, Charleston White isn't riding for Durk either. In fact, he openly celebrated Durk's arrest, calling it a victory for the rap community. Despite claiming responsibility for Brick Baby's federal takedown, Charleston made it clear he sees Durk's situation as justice being served, not a loss.
I'm the one that put the feds on Brick Baby. I keep telling you, I don't even think I be playing. When Brick Baby went to Houston and was playing on the internet with that $10,000 stack on his head and indirectly said, hey, I got some money on Charleston head, and he continued to act like he was pursuing me. I made a federal report. First, I called Houston, made the report to Houston, but I did this through my law enforcement team. So, not only that, we filed a report with the feds in LA, along with the LA County Police. I swear to God.
But Brick Baby isn't the only one possibly cooperating against Durk. The feds recently revealed they're processing over 230 gigabytes of digital evidence, including audio recordings, surveillance footage, and more than 20,000 pages of reports.
Real thing. Now that demonic force was a dark force. It was a dark energy. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. Down goes the drill. So this is a victory for law-abiding Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like killing.
The feds are aiming to hit Durk with 3 separate murder-for-hire charges, including one connected to the death of Stefan Mack. Prosecutors have pointed to an Instagram story Durk posted just 30 minutes after Mack's passing, which read, "For DT Thang." They argue it made it seem like Durk was boasting about getting revenge. To add to the suspicion, the following day, they claim there's an Instagram video showing Durk laughing, further suggesting he was gloating over the situation.
I ain't gonna lie. My whole dream thing. I ain't gonna lie. Feeling like back in the day. Oh, Mark. Oh, dang. Look like he's okay. He's about
check on your man. Know what you got?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I was having a day architect. What happened to dead? School's ass up now.
All that whooping on the net, it got your man. Let's roll.
What's truly shocking is that Jam is the same person Durk gave $50,000 to, just a year before he started working with the feds. It's a harsh reminder of how quickly people can switch sides when they're under the pressure of federal scrutiny.
Tweak on my folks. Hey, somebody said slap car. Slap car.
In the background of the Instagram post, it was noticed that the suspects involved in the Lil Pab crime had strong ties to King Von before his death. This raises the question of whether Durk had the right connections with the suspects, making it possible for him to orchestrate the hit.
Steady crying, huh?
He steady crying. Feed him.
Look, see that?
Feed him.
Baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies. Like, I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do this. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Not what I want to do, what I want. Y'all can do that, bro. Bro got out what? You know that
Haven't you did all?
The year that I did it now?
Yeah.
It's your let it be. 12. Sweet. That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah. So much money. You really get in order to pick out the lanes, man, boy.
Although Durk noticed Jam acting suspiciously before he was locked up, It's even more telling that Durk was caught in an interview where he openly discussed how he can tell when someone is cooperating against him.
Solitary.
Hey, we just took that good,
Let's go over there. Boss, you good? My boy.
They got real in here, man.
Durk further discussed the situation, revealing that he no longer even shares his address with his closest friends and keeps all personal information to himself.
See shit from a mile away. I don't think people realize that. I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds with you and know your what's gonna cooperate.
Durk began to realize the truth about Jam, but by then it was already too late. Jam had already gathered enough recorded audio for the feds to make their move. Knowing Jam was behind his arrest, Durk allegedly sent his associates after him. News reports later revealed that Jam was found by federal agents hiding in a house.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
I promise. Like, it's people like I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, because it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the have family night at Durk house tonight. Still,
everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta everybody getting watched. Watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
This led to rumors that even more F members were turning on Durk, causing tension within the crew. To quell the growing unrest, Feizu stepped in and posted a message to calm everyone down.
2020 Bond, 2021 his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. And to Bond, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm almost healed. You ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, 2021 is brother. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm almost healed.
We heard directly from Durk himself through a jail phone call, where he reassured everyone that he's staying strong and that no one is opting for protective custody.
Know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man, for real. There'll be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the f*** is going on, for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird. So that's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all through the jail bombers out there. Now y'all come on money and snitch, man. Snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on, for real. Some of my kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
However, many people didn't notice how Durk's team is working to get him released by highlighting his positive actions. They posted a video of Durk with the caption, "Durk says, it's better to be low-key with your money. If you can't afford 10 Maybachs, don't buy one."
Federal prison.
Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're but if you need anything, you know I got you.
I appreciate it. You know the thought that count,
Yeah, I know that be, bro. It don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was his.
I feel bad for you saying, I can't help it like shit. Where you from? What you got going? I'm into it, yeah.
Man, what? The police, Hey.
They be like, man, you know you, man, send me your stickers. Whatever it is, I gotta tap to you. Nah, for sure. Can't go no more for a picture. You come out hang out.
Fans quickly caught on to what Durk's team was doing, with one comment pointing out, anyone else noticed Durk's team is releasing his best motivational and softer moments to show the judge that his influence was always positive? That's us. Exactly the strategy they seem to be using. We even saw academics tweet, "We praying for Durk, by the way. He sent me word, he'll have the album of the year." Shortly after, an insider
You came with a plan to be like feature one album. You do a crib, you do everything in a way that you beat. Ain't with nothing small. I went this Saturday straight, you gonna pay? Bro. I see all this. I have one car. It's not that I can't get it. It's I'm not thinking back. You pay back 10, pay back, no back.
The lawyer added, I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case against Durk Banks. I think they still have a long way to go in proving the conspiracy against him.
Depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever didn't actually die, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.